Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Clash Royale with Logeeny Games. Well, guys, today I wanted to give you a little bit of an update about what I've been doing in this game, as well as some of the tips and tricks that I have picked up as I've been bouncing back and forth between Arena 3 and Arena 4. Sometimes it just depends on the time of day that I log on. I can beat people and stay in Arena 4, or I'm getting hammered by really good players, and I fall back down to Arena 3. So anyway, I'll give you guys a little bit of a look at what I've been using. I've been experimenting with this whole goblin hut and barbarian hut type of thing, the minion horde, all that kind of stuff. I finally got the goblin barrel. You can take a look at the other cards that I have down below. So finally, the tombstone has been coming in. They've been bringing more of those to me. I'm thinking about adding that. Got the balloon, got that giant skeleton. The cannon's been well upgraded. Finally got an expo. We'll talk about more in a minute. Got some Hog Rider upgrades, so I might have to try that. Also, Inferno Tower up to level 3. Free spell at level 1 and Rage spell at level 1. Tesla at level 6. Barbs at level 7. You know, some of my cards are pretty strong. And right out of the gate, some of the tips and tricks that I will share with you, number 1, is not to upgrade everything. You can see I have stuff that is just not being upgraded. And that's because I'm trying to save my gold for the cards I really want to upgrade. Some of these upgrades are 1,000 gold. That one's only 400. Let's see. Oh, dang. I wish I had one of those upgrades available. I've been having to spend a lot of gold to keep my troops upgraded. And really, if there's a troop you don't plan on using, just don't upgrade it. And that will save you so much gold. Also, this has kind of been my main deck. The Baby Dragon, the Rage spell has been so handy. The Witch, who is still only level 1. I'm facing a lot of level 2 witches. And the Giant. Sometimes I go back and forth between the Giant and the Prince. The other deck, that's the deck I've just been kind of experimenting with, trying to overwhelm my opponents with these little bitsy, bunch of little bitty troops. Anyway, in other news, the Valkyrie's getting a buff. I don't know if you've seen these balancing changes coming out pretty soon. The Expo's range is going to be decreased for obvious reasons. The Tesla hit speed is going to be decreased. Anyway, some nerfs coming to some things. But if you look at the Valkyrie, hit points and damage increase. The Royal Giant's getting a huge damage buff. The Giant is getting a damage increase. The Rage spell is going to get better. Some very, very interesting stuff coming down the lane. Surely just trying to balance out what's being used or not. So another great tip is if you guys are in a clan, here's our clan, 'Tis a Flesh Wound. If you're in a clan, you can donate a common card and you receive 5 gold when you donate a common card. But over here in the store, you can purchase common cards every 24 hours for 3 gold a piece. And every time you purchase one, the price increases. So I've already purchased these for today. I purchased one at 3 gold and then purchased one at 4 gold. And then I stop at 5 gold because if I purchase it at 3 gold here and then I donate it for 5 gold here, I'm turning a profit. So anyway, if I come over here and I buy the common cards, say there's only one common card available, I basically am spending a little bit of gold, and then when I donate it, I'm earning 3 gold as I donate it. So that's kind of nice. Little tip and trick. It's not like a ton extra gold, but it works. It is more gold. Let's take a look at what we got going on. Which deck do we have selected? That one. Let's do a little bit of gameplay. I'll continue to talk about some tips and tricks. So one of the key... Oh, I'm in Arena 4 still, even though my trophies are just barely not. I'm going to go ahead and drop this. Now, this is a bit of a different strategy than I'm used to. Again, I'm trying to learn this whole hut deal. But it has been working. I have been pushing up. Oh, man, look at this. This is the part I kind of get to the point where I'm like, okay, shoot, I'm spending so much elixir on the huts. What do I do? But if you can keep the enemy's troops, if you can fight the enemy's troops just barely in range of your tower, that gives you an advantage. They're going to take my tower out. Can you believe that? Let's get that guy up there. Go, minions. Take her out. If you can fight the enemy troops right past your side where your tower is helping you, then that's very helpful. You can get the help of your tower's defense, and that can make a big difference. Let's go ahead and send a Giant. I want to try to build up and defend my huts a little bit. The worst is when somebody hits your huts with like a fireball or something. That's been my biggest issue. So again, just trying to build up my hut troops. Look at that. What are you trying to do up here? Drop the Witch. We're getting some good hits off with that Giant, man. Level 3 Giant. Another good tip is, look at these troops. We're having a big bum rush. Should we just go ahead and totally rush? See if we can draw out the arrows. If this guy doesn't have arrows, he's in trouble. Another tip is when you're defending, man, we are overwhelming this guy. All right, there it was right there. when you are defending, say that they're making a push at you, if you can defend for less elixir than it took for them to attack, then you're staying ahead in your elixir. Like if, so this guy's sending over a baby dragon, which costs 4 elixir. And if I can defend with just 3 elixir, then I basically turn a profit above, like I'm spending my elixir more, what's the word? Frugally, or anyway, more efficiently than my opponent is. Also, if you're going to spend big bucks on defending, spend a lot of elixir defending, if you can turn that defense into a counterattack, man, that is so effective. You really want to be able to do that. Turn a defense like this witch that I just dropped into a counterattack. I don't know if it's going to work, though, because this stinking baby dragon. I'm going to try to drop the giant just to give me a little bit of a break so I can build something up over here. That Valkyrie, man, she is the anti-hut strategy for sure. Get the minion horde going. Come on, guys. That giant's going to go do some damage, though. Got to appreciate that. Again, this strategy is something else, man. I'm not used to this at all. I'll go ahead and throw the goblin barrel so you guys can see that. And now we're starting to get what's going to look like a nice counterattack. I'm going to drop that witch, and here come my troops. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Can we get up in there? And once you get that counterattack, man, then your opponent is out of elixir, and you've turned what was your defensive cost into an attack. That can be awesome. Look at that Valkyrie, man. Just doing crazy amounts of work. We're in sudden death now, and I do not feel good about this. Again, not that confident in this strategy. This is all kind of weird hut, you know, the way that all this hut elixir gets spent. I don't like it. Oh, man. All right, don't take out my tower. Be distracted, ye P.E.K.K.A, baby P.E.K.K.A. I call him the baby P.E.K.K.A and the mini dragon. I know I get those things backwards. Look at that prince. Showing the prince. We haven't even seen the prince until now. Of course, a hut has no defensive capability other than the troops that it spawns, and those are not always helpful. Here comes a Valkyrie again. Golly, man. At least we're not having to deal with expos. Those things are the worst. So, I'm not a big fan of the huts right now. I think what I'm going to do we even have a chance? Look at this guy. Trying to do something. Give me a giant on the field. Distract that guy long enough. Yes, that's what I want. Right now, I've got the huts in my hand. I don't want to use them. This is what I hate about the huts. When they're just not being effective and you don't want to spend elixir on them. I would rather have a rage spell, you know? So, what did we get? We just got a draw. Great. Okay, that's nice. So, let's switch to my other deck. And we'll give that a try real quick. Let's see what we can do. Find me an opponent. Nice. Here we go. Both level 6. Let's see if we can do a little bit better than a draw. So at this point, I'm going to try to hold on to as much of my elixir as I can. Or if I'm going to spend it, I'm going to try to use it to attack, to defend. So that I'm having the bonus of my towers. Look at that guy, man. Those little bomber guys do some awesome splash damage. Oh, look at that hog. I have just the thing for you. That's a lot of elixir I have to use, but that hog can do some serious damage, so I don't really know what else to do. Oh, there go the arrows. Of course, I've got arrows as well. Now we're looking at the witch on deck. If we can drop this guy. Can we drop him in a way he's not going to go for that silly Tesla? Drop the witch. And as soon as we can get 3 elixir, we can drop that rage spell. Look. Oh, I don't like the look at that at all. He's not going for the... here, let's go ahead and drop it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. The witch just starts attacking like nuts, man. She goes on overdrive with that rage spell. I love it. Man, the bomber guy, the level 6. What is he called? The bomber skeleton? Dude, he is OP. Of course, he can't attack air troops, but man, his splash damage is for real. Oh, look at that. We have just the thing for you as well. I sense a hog as well. It's going to be coming pretty soon. Of course, he's going to spring his arrows. Yep. Always takes too long to get there, though. The damage is done. You can stop the counterattack, but the attack is always over. Okay, what to do? I'm thinking about saving up and just trying to defend. I don't want to outspend this guy. I want to be cautious with what I'm spending. Go ahead and drop one of these. As soon as that Tesla goes down, that's when I want to launch my attack. What are you going to do? You're going to have a hog, and that's going to be such a pain. Where is it? All right, he's going to actually spend to defend right there. I'm going to spend to attack. See what he's going to do. All right. Man, again with the barbarians. What pain. I might as well drop the baby dragon. Haven't done that yet. So now you kind of see why I end up swapping out that. Oh, and the bomber guy is back. Of course, he's going to be doing crazy amounts of damage. Can we just go ahead and do something about that real quick? Boom. Yep, get popped. Look at that guy, dude. Still comes out on top. Oh, there's the hog. What'd I tell you? Oh, come on, skeletons, get back there and defend. This is going to be another one of those sudden death matches. I'm wasting elixir. I don't want to do that. Get some forces going. Oh, here he comes. What am I going to send on you? Can you get distracted quick enough? Yep. Haha, in the last second. That was nice. I'm going to drop the minions too, since I know that he's going to take out those skeletons. Here come barbarians. Now, this is going to be a defense that could probably turn into a counterattack. I'm going to try to focus on that while that Tesla wears out. Another hog. Dude, are you getting desperate? Honestly. Oh, another Tesla, though. I'm going to go ahead and drop the giant, and I'm going to punch the rage. We'll see what we can do. Can we hurry it up? Can we get enough damage per second? Sudden death. Let's go. Come on. I know that rage spell is about to end. I need to cycle it back through. We're doing some damage now. Here we go. 2 witches. Look at those skellies. Get those silly spear goblins in there and do some work. Come on, guys. Yes. So that's kind of what I like about this one is the counterattack. The rage spell's really helpful to push through some stuff. The giant, of course. The hut kind of thing just doesn't do it for me. Now where are we? We're just back in Arena 4. Great, brilliant. I have not gotten the P.E.K.K.A yet. I do have the hog. I do have the freeze spell. I guess the P.E.K.K.A is the one thing I haven't gotten. Now look at that. I have pushed up to around 1,350 trophies. Couldn't push high enough, though, to get all the way up here. I wanted to get that wizard. That'd be so cool. So anyway, guys, again, I'm just kind of rolling as we go. I've gotten 1 giant chest, and that had a couple things in it. But really, the best cards I've been getting have been coming from the crown chest. I haven't gotten any more magical chests. I got 1 magical chest early on, and that was it. So anyway, I hope this was helpful to you guys. Maybe some of those tips, like the common card, kind of a trade deal, and some of the examples of what I've been doing are helpful. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you again next time.